Suppose on one fine morning, you find yourself out of the company you built over the years. How do you think the other employees of the companies respond? Do you think they will rally behind you, seeking some demands like if you are not taken back, they are also going to leave the company? Or do you think they carry forward their lives as if you never existed? This is the exact dilemma or the situation that turned out in OpenAI, the company that recently came up with revolutionary products like ChatGPT, DALL-E and all. So in last 10 days, the company has a roller coaster ride. Starting on November 17, the firing of the CEO Sam Altman. And after a turnout of events, the company has to take him back as the CEO. So in this context, where do you think the future of AI lies? Where do you think this paradigm is moving to? It is this we are going to discuss in today's news case. Let's get started. Before going into details, before going into too much into technicalities, let's understand OpenAI a little bit. OpenAI was founded in 2015 and it was founded by Elon Musk and the Sam Altman and a lot of other people also. Then the objective of the company was to find a non-profit artificial intelligence research company. A company which can work towards research of artificial intelligence in a lot of sectors which helps humanity as such. 3 years down the line, 2018 was an important year for OpenAI. Because in this year, it find Elon Musk exiting the company. And it was in these times you can see rising interest in artificial intelligence. The market potential, the market valuation of not just this company, the upcoming technology has been finding an exponential rise over the years. And this reached the culmination in 2019. In 2019, the company has to restructure itself. Starting from a non-profit research company, in 2019, it split into two different companies. One is a capped profit OpenAI company. And we will discuss this in detail in the next slide. What is capped profit OpenAI company? Second one is a OpenAI non-profit company. And it is the company which controls this capped profit company. So from non-profit research company, it has opened doors for profit making. It has opened doors for profit potential. And it was in this context, the company needs a lot of restructuring. These are a lot of expansion. And it was for these aspects, Sam Altman was put up as the CEO of the company. Now the restructuring brought Sam Altman as the CEO of the company in 2019. And his primary objective was the scaling up the company, bring in investors, bring in talent. And you can see in the next 3 years, it was a period of exponential growth for the company. Starting from 2019 to you can see till 2023 or the recent times. The ChatGPT, the DALL-E, every product of the company has been market hit. Today the company is valued at more than $90 billion. And in this like exponential growth phase, the contribution of Sam Altman can never be negated. It was this person who gave the leadership, gave the vision to OpenAI. You might have seen Sam Altman visiting India. Even though he had made some very seemingly derogatory comments on capabilities of Indians, but still he was the face of artificial intelligence. He was touring throughout the country. He was bringing in all different stakeholders to invest in OpenAI. Even Infosys from India has investments or have different stakes in OpenAI. So you can see the dimensions in which the company has brought in interest from different stakeholders throughout the world. Now, what was the end product of all this? This was what we are having right now. So this OpenAI Global, that is a capped profit company. What do you mean by capped profit company? That means suppose if you put $1, if you invested $1 in this OpenAI company, maybe due to this huge potential of artificial intelligence, tomorrow it can become $10,000. But still your profit will not become $10,000. You can only get a profit up to 100 times of your investment. Whatever that is coming beyond that, that will be shifted to the parent company that is still operating as a OpenAI non-profit company. And this company's objective is mainly put forward as projects which helps humanity, like poverty reduction, like employment, like climate change. So these healthcare, so these projects, this humanitarian aspect has been upheld by the vision of the parent company of OpenAI. So this is the concept of capped profit company. And in this capped profit company, Microsoft holds 49% of the shares. Microsoft has invested $13 billion. That accounts to more than 1 lakh crore rupees. And this much money Microsoft has invested in OpenAI capped profit company. And this OpenAI controls this profit-making company, and it has been controlled by a board of directors. And we have CEO as Sam Altman. Now, what went wrong between board of directors and CEO? If you look at the different school of thought, or you can say different researchers, different paradigm in artificial intelligence, there are two levels of people. One are the accelerators. What are the accelerators looking for? They want an accelerated expansion of artificial intelligence tools. They want artificial intelligence to have more capabilities, have more data processing capabilities, have more intelligence generating capabilities, have more application capabilities. They look forward to expanding this technology or the tools that have been in a developing stage. And there has been a counter school to this. There has been a conservative school to this. They believe that artificial intelligence, even at the level what we see today, has many security, safety concerns. There are so many risks associated with the trajectory of growth we are seeing in artificial intelligence. And this risk has to be addressed first. This bounds, this regulation, the role of state, the taxation, the economic impacts, the ethical principles, everything should be cleared first before going into aggressive expansion of artificial intelligence technologies. It is said that this ideological fight between two schools of thought, that is the core crux behind the turmoil that happened in OpenAI. How it turned out in OpenAI, it's still a mystery. The exact reasons for ousting even the CEO Sam Altman, or the reasons of the board of directors, are not fully put in public. But what seemed to be a mystery, but there has been credible reports, including from Reuters, which point out towards a secret project of OpenAI. And the project is known as Q-Star. What does Q-Star come up with? What does Q-Star put forward into the table of artificial intelligence? When we speak about artificial intelligence, take the case of ChatGPT. You might have seen some kind of response by ChatGPT. Its knowledge is limited by till September 2021, or recently you can see April 2023. Events beyond that, ChatGPT is not capable of answering correctly. So why this cap on time is coming? That is because it is trained on a specific data sets. It is, if you are asking something, it is somewhere related to this data set, it can provide you the answers. And this data set is such huge that it is having billions of variables. Now it can process this in a quick manner, and filters what exactly information is best for you and provide you the answer. So ideally, ChatGPT is doing a filtering job. It is not generating any intelligence. It is just a tool to process the information that is already available, that is already fed into the system. Now, if you are already only processing those information that is given to you, then this artificial intelligence has bounds. This can never reach the capacity or the reasoning of a human abilities. Now, to break in from these bounds, there comes the relevance of Project Q Star. What Project Q Star bring into the table is the concept of artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence bring forward two basic elements. One is the context. Second is the ability to generate information. It can replicate every thought process of human as it is. It can take decisions based on context. It can take decisions based on non-programmed situations. It can build rules. It can study its own responses. It can improve. It can look at the history of responses. It can save its own responses. So this break forward a lot of limitations of the current scenario of artificial intelligence we are seeing. Now this has huge potential because this is more like another human consciousness you are creating to a machine. Here you really come with some kind of human intelligence being given to a machine system. Now you can process this, you can use this at a much greater scale. Not just filtering of the knowledge, but building new knowledge. But integrating new knowledge. For example, take an example. What ChatGPT can extreme case do if you want to get a greeting card? You will type something, this is the name of my friend, I need a greeting card. And ChatGPT will give a draft. Hello friend, this is everything, a draft. What your role is to okay it, whether it is fine, just check if it is fine, and if it is fine, okay it, and you find a printer and print out it and give it to your friend. Now, what artificial general intelligence come into picture is an integrated platform. Here, if you provide, I need a greeting card to this friend, these details you have given, it will not just draft the greeting card. It can integrate the requirement at a much greater level. It can integrate, go and look to who prints at the best quality of the paper, who prints at the cheapest, whose availability is nearest to you. Every other variables that is available in the internet, it's look forward and it will ensure that on what date you need the greeting card, it will be delivered to you. So this is a completely automated system which can bring into within its ambits all the other systems, digital systems we are seeing today. So its potential, its threat, everything remains immense. It is in this context we are introducing, or we need a little bit more exposure to different levels of artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence we see today, mostly it is a part of narrow artificial intelligence. Now, in an expanded context, it is general artificial intelligence or artificial general intelligence. This is what we have been talking about. This is what the Project Q Star of OpenAI might have trying to achieve, or if you are not still unaware whether they have already achieved it. You might have seen the developer conference of OpenAI, which was conducted recently. A lot of innovative projects like ChatGPT Store, where any XYZ company can build its own AI system. This has been released. So a lot of aggressive developments, aggressive announcements are coming from OpenAI. We are still unaware of the status of growth of general artificial intelligence. Now, what comes beyond this? And this is something that is scary as well as fascinating. There comes the artificial super intelligence. Here comes the intelligence of matrix level, where you are building a consciousness, or you are building a system that is much more advanced than humans, that can process information, that can think, that can reason in a way that is much beyond human capabilities. You might have heard this statement: 95% of the genes of humans and chimpanzees are exactly the same. But what humans and chimpanzees are doing on Earth, there is huge difference between them. So in this context, think if we can develop a human or artificial super intelligence that is 5% better than human capabilities or human thinking capabilities, the amount of revolution it can bring to picture, that is immense. But it is not just about revolution. It can turn into disaster also. Here comes the threats of artificial intelligence. This is a whole comparison between narrow, general and super intelligence. If you want, you can pause the video and go through it. This is exactly what we have been discussing so far. Nobody has reached these two levels. Even the general artificial intelligence, that is in a research phase, that is in a development phase. And it is this, there is mystery, there is accusations of Project Q star of OpenAI building this artificial general intelligence. So again, we started our lecture with ousting or the firing of the Sam Altman from OpenAI. Now, what happened after firing of Sam Altman? That was a period of chaos. That was a period of turmoil in OpenAI. Out of 776 employees, 500 employees came up with a resignation. 500 employees of 776 employees came up with the statement that if Sam Altman is not reinstated, they are going to resign from the company. And I already told, Sam Altman is the face of artificial intelligence. He is the one who took the word of OpenAI to different parts of the world. And there has been immense pressure from stakeholders of OpenAI to bring back Sam Altman. And OpenAI has no choice but to buckle in this situation. And they strike the deal. The board that exited, or the board that fired Sam Altman from OpenAI, has to step down. And Sam Altman is currently reinstated as CEO of OpenAI. So now what we are seeing is the original debate which we were having between the accelerationist versus the conservatives. The conservatives has been eliminated from the decision making. Almost the complete control has been acquired by accelerationist under the Open CEO Sam Altman. Now he has greater powers, now he has greater control, greater decision making capacities. And what are its potentials? You can expect much rapid advancements, much rapid advanced products from OpenAI. If Project Q star, the speculations are true, you can see a completely revolutionary projects that is coming up in the future. And this gives more and more importance to the role of ethical leadership. Artificial intelligence is here to stay. Even if you like it, even if you don't like it, this technology is going to rule the technical world for next decades. You cannot be a blind eye, put a blind eye to developments in artificial intelligence. Whether you are a government, whether you are a private sector employee, educationist, whatever is the sector you are working in, or whatever is the organization, it cannot put a blind eye to developments in artificial intelligence. It is here the more and more depth or requirement for ethical leaderships come into picture. You need to be very, very well aware of what kind of technologies you are equipping people with can even equip every beings in the human world, or even it can destroy everyone as together. So this is a revolutionary tool that is being offered to humanity. And more or less, again, the idea, as the idealism says, it is not the tool that is the problem, but the people who use it. Can artificial even go beyond that? That is something we yet to be seen. So the risk associated with artificial intelligence is exactly the truth. The risk is what ChatGPT 3.5 it may not come and kill you, but you exactly doesn't know what ChatGPT 10 is capable of. You exactly doesn't know. Suppose I give you a scenario. We developed a super artificial intelligence system. What are the threatening problems humanity is facing today? Climate change, global warming. And if you ask a solution for artificial super intelligence system, how to save Earth from climate change or global warming, it may come up with a solution like eliminate human beings, because human beings are creating the worst and worst of problems on the Earth. Now, what if we turn against human beings? What if we have a real life Matrix like situation in the future? We are sitting with GPT 3.5 and we are completely assuming the depth and width of this technology. We are completely blind what a GPT 10 or a GPT 20 can do. And here lies all risk of artificial intelligence. What is your take on this topic? On this note, we will wind up today's news case. That's all for now. Thank you so much.